Hey guys, it's Dr. Bickling from Monit Dental. As always, here's my contact information if you need to get a hold of me. And if you guys are enjoying these videos, please do hit that like button, hit that thumbs up button. It only takes you a second, it's right down below, and it'll keep me from wondering if you're leaving or not. Speaking of leaving, today we're going to talk about why do patients leave your practice? The answer might be simpler than you think, so let's dig into it. All right. So, I've seen the data of dozens of dentists all across the United States and North America and Canada. And these days, patients are leaving their dentists in record numbers. And I wanted to get to the bottom of it, find out why are patients leaving their dentists. So last couple of weeks, I'm doing some research on this, and I'm going to try to tell you what I found. Well, the first thing is you start to Google, well, why do patients leave their dentists? And you'll get all these articles from so-called dental experts from these big consultant firms and things like that, and they're going to give you reasons similar to these. Poor chair-side manner, and front desk person isn't nice, and the hygiene was too rough. You're referring out too many specialized procedures. That's why patients are leaving. Unorganized staff, poor communication skills, lack of updated technology. That's why patients are leaving. Low presence on social media. Yeah, that's why patients are leaving, because you're not on Facebook. They're like, nope, forget it. You're not on Facebook. I'm leaving. I'm out of here. Right? Poor reviews. So if you go on some of the big consultants websites and you ask why are patients leaving, this is what they're going to tell you. Now, I'm sure that most of these things aren't contributing factors to keeping patients, but I haven't seen any data. None of these people presented any data to suggest that these are in fact true cases. There was no studies, there was no surveys, there was nothing along those lines that they showed that said that these are actually factors. To me, these just seem like opinions. These just seem like things that sound good, but maybe they are, maybe they're not true. But if you know me, I prefer facts, and my facts don't care about opinions. So I was able to dig up a few surveys that had some data, and it turns out that virtually everything that causes a patient to leave falls into one of two categories: either a financial issue or a convenience issue. Now, there's a lot of different ways that patients have stated these things. Some of it is they're no longer taking my insurance. Maybe they pull bait and switches. Maybe they're trying to upsell me, doing different financial tricks and stuff like that. But by far, the number one financial cause is that doctor isn't taking my insurance anymore. And another one is in addition to that is convenience. And again, this comes in many different forms. Either maybe they're not answering their phones, or I can't get an appointment, or I canceled my appointment and now they can't get me back in until October, right? So it's one of those things where the patient just simply can't get in to see you. And by the way, access to medical care is the number one reason why people don't go to the dentist in the first place. So the reality is that patients are leaving dental practices for one of these two reasons: either a financial concern or a convenience concern. Again, getting back to the financial aspect, usually the number one cause is because doctors are dropping insurances. In a recent study from the ADA, this was just a few months ago, shows that 1 in 6 dentists are dropping insurances. Why? Because they're listening to these dumb consultants that are telling you, if you want to make more money, drop your insurance and you'll make more money per crown. Tired of getting $600 for a crown? Drop your insurance and get $1,200. But what they're not understanding is that doesn't, just because you're charging $1,200 for a crown doesn't mean the patient's going to say yes. As many of you know, I still do chairside dentistry a couple of days a week. I can't tell you how many times I ask a patient, hey, what brings you in to see us today? And say, well, my dentist of 20 years, I've been going to see him. My family all sees him, but he doesn't take our insurance anymore. So we needed to find a new dentist. So yeah, this is something that unfortunately a lot of dentists are doing these days. And I don't think it's going to work out well for them, because this is one of the number one financial reasons why patients leave their dentist. And the other thing is also convenience. The They just simply can't get an appointment. So, and that can come into a lot of different forms, but the solution is basically, don't do the things that the patients don't want you to do, and then do the things that the patients do want you to do. So, do take their insurance, do have open availability, do be able to get them in short notice. Have additional staff, grow before you think you need the staff. And trust me, you're going to find that that's going to fill up quicker than you think. And then you have to hire again, so that you can get in front of it, because that's what the patients want. They want to come in and see you. The demand for dentistry is greater now than I've almost ever seen it. So yeah, it's definitely one of those things. If you build it, they will come and accept their insurance. It's an unfortunate reality in dentistry that patients just aren't going to accept a $1,200 crown if they can get a $600 or $700 or $800 crown someplace else. They're definitely going to go with the cheaper option. They're going to go with the dentist that accepts their insurance. So the reality is that, patients aren't necessarily really leaving our practices. We're kicking them out by the things that we do. So basically, don't do the things that the patients don't want, and do the things that they do want. So, and then you'll be able to keep your patients, accept their insurances, and have plenty of availability. So very simple solution. So it's one that I've lived by in my career, and I see it time and time again work in the dental industry. So, but too many dentists aren't doing these things. So again, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's just a quick little one, and I'm Dr. Bickling. Here's my contact information, and I'll see you on the next one. I'll talk to you soon. Bye. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content like it, go to ownitdental.com or click the link above and check out my services. I have dozens of hours of training videos and have negotiated reduced lab fees for all my clients. So if you want to get out of the dental chair and start owning your business, go to ownitdental.com and check out my services, and I'll see you soon.